Federal Indigenous Services Minister Patty Hadju was in Chase on Wednesday with Skwlax to Secwepemcu Cookpee James Toma to cut the ceremonial ribbon on a brand new subdivision. Just 8 months after their homes were destroyed by the Bush Creek East wildfire, members of the band are preparing to come home. Cookpee Toma recounted his harrowing experience during the fire.
When we got to the river, the fire already leaped over us and went on to the other side of the little river and went up the Skwlax mountain, and everything was just roaring, explosions, embers falling, and me and my brothers, we looked at each other and said, this might be it. You know, that was a incredible part of my life that time, and we ended up going underneath the little river bridge. We were stuck there. Then some brave boys from Adams Lake came up in a boat. We told them, no, don't come, it's too dangerous. And they said, we're coming anyway. They arrived there, but then drifting down, going down the little river and seeing the community going up, not only a great personal loss for myself, but as Cookpee, seeing the community going up was devastating. We got out on the lake, and we turned around and looked, and the whole countryside was going up, and I can't describe how I felt at that time.
The fire destroyed 34 homes in the community, and so far 11 new homes have been built. This subdivision is one of 4 currently being built by the band. Federal Indigenous Services have committed $24 million to the project. Hadju said in the wake of a disaster like this, the numbers aren't what matter.
It's just such an honor to be here. And all the way up the highway, I was thinking about the devastation of loss, you know, and when we talk about natural disasters, climate-related disasters like wildfires and floods, it's easy to talk in numbers, you know, how many homes were lost, how much millions or billions of dollars is it going to cost to fix or repair. But every home that's lost is memories and family traditions and pets and a place to call home and safety and connection. And so we can't put a number on that. It's hard to quantify that. You can talk as a federal government, as a provincial government, as local governments about the dollars and cents really easily. But I think Cookpee, in telling your story about what happened that day, and how it deeply impacted you as a person and how it's impacted your community, I think no one can do it better than the people who have lived through it. And so I want to thank you for sharing that and sharing your vulnerability as a leader in the terrifying moment like that, where you know that there's nothing you can do to save your community other than to work as hard as you can to protect the people that live in that community.
This subdivision's new rapid housing units are able to be quickly built with exterior walls constructed off-site, leaving only finishing and roofing to be done on-site. As for Cookpee Toma, he said his home comes last.
You know, wherever my wife is and my kitty, that's home now. As Cookpee, until the last band member can open a door and close it behind them and says, I'm home, then I can build mine.
For Castanet News, I'm Luke Rempel.